What is up, darlings, and welcome back to Kirsties'Karz. Yeah. Do you see them back there? They're pretty cool. I hope you guys have been great. We are just gonna get rocking today. Here's the deal. Bestarc sent me that MIG welder recently, and I did that video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. All right, well, Bestarc is on my team, okay? They see me struggle, okay? They see my struggles, and they match me with less struggling. So, let me explain. As you guys know, hopefully, I've been going at this El Camino pretty dang hard, all right? Just so much to do and not enough time, all right? I just recently fabbed this little rocker panel patch that I made myself. It's not too shabby. Gosh, every time. It's not too shabby, but it still needs some work. But that was really the first time cutting like metal out, like with my hands, you know? And then just recently we crawled under the Nova and we cut out some of the excess floor pan, like some of the excess floor pan. And that like diamond blade, like, when it like kicks back, super scary, you know? As I've said a million times, I like my fingers and I would like to keep them. I can't even believe it. Bestarc has hooked it up. Sent me a freaking plasma cutter, you guys. This is the BTC500XP 11th gen. It is 110 volt or 220 volt capable. It probably comes with an adapter, which is what the welder that they sent me came with, to go from 220 to 110. So I'm guessing that same adapter is in this one. Let's see, 50 amps max, yeah, all right. Non-high frequency blowback pilot arc. And it's digital CNC, okay, so it's CNC compatible, which means if I was cool enough and I had a plasma table, then this machine would work with it, which is freaking cool and definitely gets me thinking that I need a plasma table now. Like, all of the possibilities. Yeah. So we're just gonna dive right in. I'm freaking excited for this. Very nicely packed. Ooh. I like it. All right. Super protected. Lots of protectors. All right. So we got the machine itself with 220 on it. And then we got the box of bridges, which is always fun. All right. That'll go there. Put this right here. Let's see it. Okay. That is so freaking cute. Gosh, it matches the welder. Like, how freaking exciting. I love this color. Once again, we got buttons and knobs to explore. That looks interesting. Okay, so I've never used a plasma cutter. I have no idea how to use one, which is why I've been doing some research and pretty much just trying to figure it out, you know? It's always fun learning something new, and when you have an item in front of you, you know, to allow you to get that experience on, I mean, can't get much better than that. Okay, so the plastic won't come out of there. That kind of drives me nuts, but I'll get over it, you know. Quick connect. Pretty much just connect your air hose to there. Sweet, straight from the compressor. Easy peasy. Some extra air tubing. I'm guessing for if you don't have tubing of your own. I won't be needing that. We got a bag. It has some hose clamps in it, I'm guessing for the extra tubing. And some spare parts, some spare tips, some Teflon tape, electrode. Alright, what else do we got here? We got the ground clamp. Looks like that one goes in right there. It's notched, so, I mean, you can't really mess that up. What else do we got in here? Oh, we got the adapter that I was talking about to go from the 220 to the 110, which is something we will be using because my 220 is buried behind some cabinets over there, and I'm just gonna test it out on the 110, and I'm pretty sure, like, if you use the 110, you can only get to like 30 amps or 35 amps, but if you do the 220, then you can get 50 amps, the max, so. All right, so we got the one here. Looks like decently long. Like I said, I've never used a plasma cutter, so this is pretty crazy. There's a safety lock thing here, you know, to where you have to pull that out to get to the button, which is cool. I do not know what kind of wand this is. It just says Bestarc on it. Yeah, but looks like you unscrew the, or take off this little cap thing. I'll unscrew the top. There we go, we got our plug. And that bad boy goes right into here. With all them circles, probably lines up, yep, only one way. Can't mess that up either. Cool. And then these ones, pretty sure these are the wires to make this bad boy work with a table, which, sad to say, I do not have a plasma table, but I'm correct. These, yeah, these will go right in here. There's one with 2 prongs, and there's one with, what is that, five prongs? So those go right in here, and that's if you were to be hooking this up to a plasma table, which I wish I could test out that function, but I just don't have a plasma table, you guys. Okay. So it's all pretty self-explanatory, it seems. I need to hook up some air to this bad boy and hook up everything, and yeah, then we'll get cutting some stuff. And there is a label here pretty much telling you all sorts of different fun facts, you know, like the amperage you should be using for which thickness of metal, the air pressure that's needed. I mean, this is all the kind of stuff that I have no idea about. So I am super pumped that I at least have that. That is a great starting guide for anybody. All right, I'm gonna hook that all up real quick. We'll throw you guys on a hyperlapse, and then we'll get cutting some stuff. Pop it in there, and then you twist it to tighten it up in there. It's never a bad idea to just open the instruction manual and check it out, you guys. Well, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right, so we got air. Good to go on that. Let's turn this baby on. See what it does. Flip the switch. Cranks on. Very bright display. I dig it. All right, so we got 2T, 4T over here, which means, you know, hold the trigger, let off, or it stops when you let off. The 4T is you press it to go and you press it to stop. So you'd have to hit it twice. This is where we tell what air we got going on here. 52. All right, yeah, okay. So this is plate and mesh, so a solid piece of metal, or there's even a mesh function on here, which is pretty cool. I wonder how that works. I mean, that's intriguing. And the right here is where it shows that I'm doing 110. If I was doing 220, it'd say it. We got 24 amps going on here. I think the max is 35. Yep. When you do 110, but if you do 220, you can go up to the full 50. Okay, so pilot arc time right there, and this is up to 15. So, you know, I'll just put it somewhere in the middle there, probably 10, or I'm gonna be doing some like thin metal, so I'm... All right, so this right here changes from PA to PT, and that means pilot arc time and post time, I believe. So post time is like how long the air keeps coming afterwards. I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing 10 will be all right, and then pilot arc time is how long the arc continues. So some more buttons to learn, and this is how you change your air. So you would turn on the air, and then I'm going to adjust this. You'll see this number changing. Positive. Oh, there we go. I see. This little piece of the Nova's floor pan that I could also destructo if I wanted to try it, because what's cool about this one is it's like made to, you know, battle through paint and rust and stuff. Like, you don't have to have it completely cleaned off. So we might test that out. Anyways, I'm gonna pick some and we're gonna get rocking. Heck yeah. No joke, George. Little did you know, I still had some of the accessories from my old GoPro. So I got this sweet head strap, and now it's hand-free videoing, people. I'm gonna go cut some stuff, and hopefully I can figure this out. Oh, to where, oh, crap. Hopefully I can figure out how to get to stay put, all right? Because it just wants to go right there. But, I mean, I'm sure that's not too bad of a view either. That easy, right? That easy. They say to pull it instead of push it, which actually feels more homey to me. Because that's how I started welding, really, was dragging it. So, yeah, we're just gonna dive in. I really don't know, guys, but all we can do is try. So, it's exciting. So we'll just go ahead and cut her up. Sweet. Stay. I'm sure sparks don't go flying that far, but better safe than sorry. Wow. That was fun. Dang, you know, like, that was me because I stopped and had to start again multiple times because my helmet's a little too dark at the moment. Gonna change that real quick and we're gonna try again. Okay, maybe I should use the guide. 100% use the guide. Gosh, look at that wavy bacon. It felt straight, but obviously I could not trust my instincts. Okay. Let's crank this bad boy in. Stop it. Hey. Gonna need to not do that. There we go. Oh man, tell me I am not rich. That's how I get my fan to work. Hey, stop it. Just stop it. Best. Obviously there's slag and stuff you can clean off, but this stuff's so thin there's not really anything. Let's try something fun. Let's try this. It's a little bit thicker. Take care of it. I'm horrible at this, obviously, but like literally, dang. Oh, it came off. Crazy. That was just not the best. Right, I'm gonna put this piece of this floor pan up here. How fun! Okay, not the best artwork, but you guys, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not ready to pop out yet. I don't think at least. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. That is too much fun. I am gonna get myself in trouble with this thing. Or I'm gonna have a lot of fun and it's going to make me money because I'm gonna make people metal kitties that look like aliens. See, I tried to do a cat right here, but it kind of looks like an alien. And then there's a heart because I love you guys. Boop. Okay, alien guy doesn't want to come out, but now they will. All right, we got a little gremlin dude, man. He cute. I like him. All right, it was supposed to be a kitten, but that didn't work. All right, and a heart for love. Love is in the air. Dude, that was so much fun. Like, truly, that was a lot of fun. I just cut out these cute little intricate metal pieces. Like, I'm gonna be selling these, you guys. Or maybe when I get my next round of merch, I'll include a, you know, handcrafted token for you. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. There are a lot of possibilities with this machine. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed, and I don't know, I kind of want to sit out here all night and dink around with it, because that was super fun. But I gotta say, for never using a plasma cutter before, that was super simple, okay, and thoroughly easy to understand. and they, you know, they have all the instructions, and you have the guides that tell you about the thickness and the amperage and all that stuff. So even if you don't know anything, this is a solid start for a plasma cutter. Okay, you cannot go wrong with it. Super cheap, and I mean, great quality. It's just me who doesn't, you know, cut the best, but I mean, I'll probably get better at cutting out like cute animals and stuff, because that was really fun. But I mean, how much easier does that make my life when it comes to cutting metal? It truly does. Like, so cool. I am so excited to use this in so many different ways. So thank you so much, Bestarc. Truly, we'll be putting this to use all the freaking time. Definitely on the hot rods, and maybe even for a side gig or something, you know? Heck, make some extra money creating some cool stuff. I mean, and I bet with like the mesh function, you could do like some pretty cool like yard decoration stuff. And I mean, the opportunities are endless. We got some cutting to do. We got some patches to do. I am so freaking excited. And you guys, oh, the final piece has arrived for the El Camino. Oh my gosh, and I haven't even opened it yet. I've been waiting for you guys because it's just too dang exciting, okay? So, El Camino 68 to 72, panel quarter. This is it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what we were needing. Let's go test fit it. Per piece. Such a conundrum. I gotta get that crap off. It's not gonna fit right until I get that old crap off. But pretty much, there's our panel. Should be fun. Should be fun. I actually have to weld it from back here, so that should be the even funner part. Is I'm gonna have to drill some holes and weld it onto this lip from the back side. So I love a good challenge. I really do. If I can get through this panel, all the rest of the panels are gonna be a piece of cake, I feel like. So you always gotta test yourself, you know, challenge yourself. But it wouldn't fit because I have yet to remove this. This is still that outer lip right there, so I need to remove this because that is all right there. And that's why it wouldn't sit on there flush, was because that is sticking out of there, but can't go wrong with it. How easy that makes life for me. Just saying. I put away the diamond blade. I packed away the freaking grinder because no more fear, dude. That felt great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, sticking around, and testing out the plasma cutter with me. I mean, what'd you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm obviously probably not doing it all right, and there's probably a lot still I have left to learn, and I probably messed up on a few things, I'm not gonna lie, but it was my first time using one, and it was a lot of fun. So just cut a girl some slack and have some fun with me once in a while, you know? We're gonna get right back to work on the El Camino. In the next video, we are starting to put it all together. That is the next step, so I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and I'll catch you around really soon. I stopped by my P.o. box yesterday, and I was surprised with a bunch of gifts, and I am so freaking grateful. Thank you guys so much. Let me show you. I got this whole jug of Oxygon, you know, repair rusty surfaces for painting. Dude, that is gonna come in handy. And I also got a siphon gun, so I could spray that on there, I bet. I bet they go together. Like, I am not sure, but this one didn't have a name on it. Like, neither of it had a name on it. I don't know who sent this to me, but thank you so freaking much. I so appreciate it. And then I also got, from my amazing friend George from Germany, I also got a GoPro sent to me. I am so freaking pumped, George. I literally cried yesterday when I opened it. So thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Like, seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly cannot thank everybody enough, including Bestarc and all my fans. You guys are absolutely the best. If you're interested in picking up this specific plasma cutter for yourself, I'll put a link in the description. Heck yeah.